This is the first game back in Cleveland for Francisco Lindor, who starred for Cleveland for 6 years. He was an all-star 4 times. He was a fixture in Cleveland before they traded him to the Mets.
Ben Lively on the hill tonight for Cleveland, 32 years of age, 6'4", 235.
Here is Francisco Lindor stepping in to lead it off for the Mets.
And he gets a warm hand as he steps into the batter's box.
He's just excited. You can see the smile on his face talking about this place. It used to be home.
And he cuts and misses, got him on a changeup away. So Lindor strikes out to start tonight's ball game.
And a routine bouncer to short. Rocchio can take his time, make a good throw. 2 away.
2 down, nobody on, no score, first inning.
Line drive center field, racing in. Freeman slides and hangs on to make the catch.
He got a good jump on it. That liner just hung up. It didn't sink until the very end, and by then, terrific play in center field.
Tyler made 25 starts last year, 9-8, a 4.7 ERA, and hoping to get a firmer footing now.
Hard hit ground ball in the hole, and it's into right field. And Ramirez with a 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Cleveland. There's a base hit in the left field. Jose hits the bag. He's going to try. Oh, it got by the left fielder Nimmo. Ramirez rounds third. He'll stop there. And down to second on the throw goes Josh Naylor.
So the Mets mishandling it twice there. First, the ball got by Nimmo. Bader backed it up and flung it wildly into the infield. And the Guardians wind up with runners at second and third. 2 in scoring position for David Fry, who's been a real spark plug for the Guardians. Last year at a 734 OPS. This year 1,005.
Line drive right
there
field.
It is.
Base hit. Ramirez scores. Naylor around third. He will score as well. David Fry does indeed deliver. Cleveland's third consecutive 2-out hit, and it's 2-0 Guardians.
And this guy has been clutch, driving in the runs. Beautiful job.
And Manzardo lifts one to center field, and Bader's right there waiting for it. And that retires the side, but David Fry's 2-run hit puts the Guardians in front 2-0 after 1. Martinez has been the hottest bat in the lineup, went 4 for 8 in the series in Miami, and he rips that one down the left field line. That'll go to the corner for the Mets' first hit of the day. Martinez heads for second as Fry digs it out, and JD's got his 6th double of the year, a leadoff 2-base hit in the second.
Oh, right back to Ben.
Goodness.
He's
Run
got
at him.
a little high on the throw to Rocchio.
Give it up.
Ramirez will tag him out. He'll go back to first. Double play! Incredible.
They did that one right.
Marte just ran the Mets out of an inning. No idea what he is doing, but right now, his first 2 innings, it looks like he is sleepwalking. A smash back up the middle that Lively fielded. They had Martinez hung up between second and third, got him into a rundown. Ramirez tagged him out. Marte was just meandering off first base, and Jose Ramirez threw to first, and they doubled up Marte.
Swing and a miss. Ben Lively strikes him out with a nasty changeup, with the Guardians up 2-0 thanks to some terrific defensive work.
2 down in the third, 2-0 Cleveland. Here's catcher Tomas Nido.
Curveball lifted to deep left field by Nido, and Fry will watch this one sail out of here. Tomas Nido with his 2nd home run of the year, and the Mets are on the board. It's now 2-1. Well, Nido got right on that curveball and did not make a mistake.
Well, it's been nice to watch what Tomas Nido has done behind the plate, and anything you get offensively is kind of like icing on the cake. And he caught a high breaking ball that just sat on a tee waiting for him to deliver.
The payoff pitch. Swung on, smashed to first, handled by Naylor. He'll beat Lindor to the bag. And so that'll take care of the Mets. 2-1 Cleveland.
2-1 Guardians on top. Both runs came in the bottom of the first.
And he hits one back toward the middle. Jimenez with a sliding backhand, but he can't make it stick. And Alonso's got an infield hit.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The way Lively sets it up results in a strikeout on a fastball that was 90 miles an hour. Not overpowering by any means, but he gets on the hitters in a hurry.
The 0-2 pitch, ring him up. 5th strikeout for Ben Lively, and it remains 2-1 Cleveland.
Well, after being called out on strikes on a questionable pitch, Starling Marte continued to argue with the home plate umpire Manny Gonzalez and got himself ejected from the game.
They had some words, but then Marte started walking out to right field to take his position, and that is when Gonzalez threw him out.
The 3-2. in tight, ball 4, and Fry draws another walk. That's his 18th walk on the season. Here's the 0-1. There goes Fry. Huge jump. The throw down not nearly in time. The stolen base against numbers for the Mets are just dreadful. And we had a great example of why right there. Nito had no chance, the catcher.
So some insurance out in scoring position for the Guardians. Here's Kyle Manzardo, left-handed batter.
And Manzardo with a drive to center field. Bader back. It's over his head. It'll one-hop the wall. Fry will score. Manzardo into second base with an RBI double, and the Guardians' lead is now 3-1.
I think that ball surprised Bader out there in center field. He thought he was going to be able to get it, and that thing just kept carrying over his head.
Maybe the best swing we've seen from Manzardo.
Yeah.
Look at this swing on this pitch.
It's a line drive right at you. He put a nice swing on it. He wasn't sure that was going over his head, and he hit it well. So that'll be his third double, give him his second RBI, and makes it a 3-1 ball game.
2-2 coming. And the curveball struck him out. So McGill goes to his 5th pitch. That's hit sharply. Lindor on the backhand snags the hop. The one-hop throw to first. Perfectly done to retire the side. Lindor flashing some leather to keep the Guardians from scoring further.
Here's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, right-handed slugger, ground out single.
And Pete slugs one the other way for a base hit just past the diving Jimenez. So Pete going to the opposite field, and he has his second hit of the night. 3-2, 1 out. Alonso not running, and the curveball hit out to left center field, sinking fast. Coming on is Fry, and it drops for a base hit. And Alonso pulls in at second base. So Nimmo able to dump a base hit in front of Fry, and the Mets have the tying runs aboard with Martinez coming up.
Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Moved it in on him. Struck him out with a fastball. 7 strikeouts for Lively, and he tied him up inside.
Well, that's going to be it for Ben Lively. He leaves with 2 on and 2 out, and the Guardians up 2 in the 6th. Nick Sandlin coming on.
And that's high, ball 4, and that'll load him up. So Lively didn't walk anybody over 5 2/3. Sandlin throws 4 straight balls to Taylor, and now a chance for Brett Beatty with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out of the Mets. Leave him loaded.
Sandlin with a strikeout, and this top-ranked bullpen keeps getting it done daily.
Top 2 in the batting order haven't gotten on base for Cleveland tonight. Freeman and Jimenez have gone 0 for 6. Ground ball toward the hole. Lindor on the backhand. The jump throw to first base, but not in time to get the speedy Freeman. Excellent try by Lindor.
It's the only play he had because he had so much momentum working into the hole that the jump throw a la Jeter was the only.
And the Mets are challenging the call. Let's see.
Call the field's overturned. The runner's out. New York retains their challenge.
There you go. Lindor gets credit for another tremendous play. Francisco offers a bow.
Clase suffered a tainted blown save yesterday.
It was a weird 9th inning that they hung on to come back and win the game.
High caught. Shallow right. In comes Brennan. And Chill Will makes the grab. 2 down.
And thus the Mets are down to their final out.
He swings and a ground ball fair behind the bag. Naylor will try to beat him to the bag. He does. Book it. The Guardians win their 4th straight.
Well, it was another race to the bag to get that last out.
It was not a catch 22 for Josh Naylor. It was a catch it, go to the bag.
That's right.
And
I'm not flipping it. I'm going to beat him to the bag today.